There we are. Okay. No, we're not. There we are. Okay. I think we got it working. Let's see. Still going? Yeah, we're still going. Cool. I have no idea what just happened. Like, legitimately not a clue. I guess let's go play now and hope that that is not a sign of things to come. I guess maybe I ought to repost? I don't know. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Yeah, basically, sometimes you just gotta do that. Hopefully Josh will be back here soon. Need to rent a new team here. There we are. I'm gonna do 0s and 0, 0, 0. So you can already see the team. This is Calyrex-Ice based, as the title says, with Stakataka, Regieleki, Incineroar. We'll be using the Sarina again and Tapu Fini. Where's the rest of this? 6 R6MG. And I grabbed this team off of Twitter. Someone shared it with a couple of content creators that I follow. And it looked interesting to me as well. So I was like, I'm gonna go for it. How's the game sound at this point? I fiddled with the volume setting on that a little bit, so I'm not really sure like how much louder it is. Also, let's talk about the team a little bit. We're running double Trick Room with Calyrex and Stakataka, both potentially Pokemon that can set up Trick Room. The Stakataka is a bit louder, but not too bad. Okay, good. I can turn it down if it's not, if it's a bit much. Also, Josh, I did see your message about the Lord of the Rings stuff. That's that'll be fun. Right, so let's see. Synergies in this team. Heal Pulse on Tapu Fini is a pretty cool tech. That I can get that out again, like alongside something bulky like Calyrex or Stakataka, and just heal up a lot. Sarina is a pretty standard, I believe, Assault Vest set. Obviously, we're still running that triple axle, and we're also running Power Whip. 2 inaccurate moves, which is a little concerning. Payback allows you to take a hit from the Calyrex Shadow and deal probably fatal damage in return. Regieleki is a screens set, so this is like basically as bulky as you can get, which in this format is even more valuable than it was before. Since, you know, no Dynamax and all that. And then we have a fairly standard Incineroar set with Citrus Berry. Hello, hello. He's right there.
He actually wrote you back.
Oh, did he? That's cool. That makes sense. Good trying, though. Upon a second glance at this team, we're only running one Protect, so lead matchups are going to be important here. Thankfully, much of the team is incredibly bulky, so in some ways it won't matter too much. I also noticed the Fini has Mist, so it can reset stat boost. Like, for example, if you run up against Xerneas, I can lead Fini and just allow it to use the Geomancy and then Mist that turn and completely erase it. So, yeah. Here we go. We're going to do the best we can with this. Hi, Krista! I hope y'all are having a good night. Oops. And I have fully backed out of there accidentally. Because I know... Oh, God. Okay. I know how to play this game, I swear. I should be rank 10 now. Because I played a little bit off camera, so... Yep, there we are. Decently far into rank 10. If we can get 2 victories with this team in a row, then we'll be Master Ball rank. But we'll see about that. I'm not 100% sure since I haven't practiced with the team at all. This is basically my practice session at the moment. I've got the team open on my phone right now, so I can kind of like check into what's on things as I'm making team selection and all that. Incineroar is probably going to be a common bring for the fake out. Alright, Kaiser, here we go. Alright, so we're looking at the exact same team I was just running. Cool. Out with the old, in with the new, I guess. Okay. What do we want to do? So my first instinct is to lead Calyrex-Ice. What's their best answer to that? Probably what? Well, not even Rillaboom, because you can't use Grassy Glide. Yeah. I think I like that. Like, I'm not too scared of the Urshifu. Alecki obviously threatens the Kyogre. And what was the Kyogre Choice Scarfed, I believe? But I think Alecki still outspeeds. Although this could be a slower Alecki, let me check. Since it's bulky, you know. Nope, never mind, max speed. Alright, good. So I should still outspeed even if it's a Choice Scarf. Well, for that reason, maybe I want to fake out with Incineroar. Yeah, there's value in getting Trick Room set up, actually. Well, this is going to be close. I want Alecki. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't talked a whole lot, have we? It's, you know, been pretty non-stop, so I still haven't really felt justified chatting all that much. Not that I haven't wanted to, obviously. Less tired. Being consistently here is letting me sleep in a little bit more. Okay, so let's try Tornadus and Kyogre. I'm happy with what I led then, because did that thing have Taunt? Actually, I cannot remember if it had Taunt. If it has Taunt, I probably just lose this. Shoot, that's not great. So I really just wanted to get the fake out and the Trick Room. Although it might have been smarter to lead. Yeah, I probably have already botched this. I'm going to try... I cannot remember the Tornadus had Taunt, but I think it might have. Oh, nope, never mind. Alright, so we're faking out the Kyogre. We're setting up a... Oh, never mind, we're losing both Pokemon immediately. Oops. This is me not being familiar with the team yet. Yeah. Yep, Right then. Practice a bit before going on stream, they say. It's a better idea, they say. I obviously should have called the switch in there. I think this is technically not over. Yeah, I know. It's endless, you know? I wish it was not. Yeah, this is technically not over. They could switch out right now. Their best bet is to switch into Rillaboom in the Kyogre slot, I think. Everything else just takes too much damage from Alecki, but I think I'm okay with letting that happen. I'm going to set up my Trick Room and Thunderbolt the Kyogre. Yeah, so here comes Rillaboom, I bet. Oh, it's Tornadus. They're just going to give me Tornadus. Sweet. Yeah, this technically still isn't over. Yep. The U-turning, okay. Barely does damage. In fact, it activates my policy because this is a weakness policy team. That's exciting. Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is about this time right now, but everything is just so... just non-stop, you know? It's a bit much. Let's see. So we got Trick Room set up. At what cost, though? Because Glacial Lance won't do too much to these things. High horsepower is a decent option, but now Lucky is actually... man. That's hard. Because I almost feel like I should have Glacial Lanced last turn. I'm still going to go for it. And just Thunderbolt the Kyogre, I think. Yeah, this is still technically winnable, but I think I'm probably not going to be in a good spot here. Let's see how much we do. If we do over 50%, we can still probably win this. I don't think we do, though. Oh my god. I am sorry I doubted you. Okay, so what? Scald? Yeah. Scald makes sense and could be a problem. Do we get burned? We don't get burned. So I think we can win this now. Sorry, he doesn't get fake out. Yeah. We got bailed out by the sheer power of Calyrex-Ice. Because, yeah, I think this just one-shots both Pokemon. Oh my god. Alright then. Yeah. Gotta say, I did not see that coming. I thought it was over after that first turn, to be honest, but we did it. This thing has just absurd power, apparently. Wow. I'm gonna double check what's on that Tornado set just in case we see that again. Yeah, okay, it didn't have Taunt, it had Rain Dance in place of what would normally run Taunt. Okay. So we were always fine, except for the fact that Serena has Taunt, which is a little concerning. And this is that, Citrus Berry? Oh, no, the Wildlands is on the Weavile, right? Right, yeah. I mean, obviously, y'all moving is a big factor. But even beyond that, I just feel like work in general has been bad for literally everyone I know. It's ridiculous. But, you know, we'll get back to our normal hanging out and doing stuff and chilling and having fun life soon. So, okay, I need to think through that last game because, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I misplayed. I misplayed badly. Like I almost want to say I didn't deserve to win that, but I think I did fine pulling it back. Obviously I did, although I wasn't certain about the Glacial Lance damage there. And if they hadn't U-turned Calyrex, I probably actually would have lost. So yeah, there was like a convergence of luck there. I also didn't get burned, which made a big difference as well. From the Scald, from the Kyogre, that is. Which, you know, 30% of the time that would make a huge difference and be extremely problematic. So, really, my biggest thing was like bringing out Incineroar, Stack Attacka, and not thinking about the fact that they can switch into Sarina. Yeah. In fact, doing the whole fake out Trick Room thing, not a good idea if I see a Sarina, I think. Because it's so telegraphed, you know? Yeah. You'll see me like looking down here. This is where I put my phone. And it has the team sheet on it, so. Okay, going back. Yeah, eventually work won't be hell anymore, and eventually all will be moved and stable for a little while, and everything will be good. And eventually I will go visit you, Josh, and that will be in October. I think we have basically decided that we were going to do that. All right, Warren, here we go. Okay, so we're looking at a Tailwind Groudon team. I think we actually have a pretty decent matchup here, honestly. So if we set up Trick Room, and we can fake out Trick Room in this one, the question will be which is faster, our Incineroar or theirs. Or actually, no, they just lead Rillaboom. A spooky reunion. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like he's got some like potential free time around that time, so hopefully that ends up being the case. So yeah, I think Calyrex and Incineroar is actually a pretty good lead. Somewhere between like the week of the 11th through the 15th is when he says he had time. So I'm saying he because I'm not like he hasn't responded yet. But yeah, Josh, you said somewhere between the 11th and 15th is when you potentially have time. I'm gonna bring Serena to this matchup as well, so I can block their opposing fake out to get my Trick Room up. And what? Finny, Alecki, Stack Attacka, Finny, I think. Alecki for screens? Could be Alecki for screens. No, Stack Attacka for Trick Room damage. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So yeah, it's definitely what I'm planning on doing. You know what I should do? I'm not big enough for this to matter that much. Okay, so they're going to try for their Tailwind setup, it looks like. Because they're about to set Grassy Terrain, and then they have a Grassy Seed on their Drifblim. Yep. So the question is going to be, do they try to... Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when your text said. So okay, the question is going to be, do they try to Tailwind, or do they just attack with Drifblim? I mean, I can see them attacking with Drifblim, honestly, but I think that's okay because that'll activate my weakness policy. I'm going to bring Serena out here so that I block a fake out from Rillaboom. By the way, I don't know what language this Rillaboom is. I'm not 100% sure, but I really love the name Garithmic. It's a really good name. Maybe that is a fall break. I don't know. Yeah, for sure. I'm not going to stay the whole week. I don't think I can afford to, but I'll try. Okay, so they are just attacking. Oh, they're going to go... Oh, you know what? They're probably going to go for a KO here. They'll give me my weakness policy, though. I'll lose some special defense. Because they might try to knock off here, but I don't think they'll do enough damage with knockoff at this point. Oh, it's U-turn. Okay. Alright. So I take a lot of damage, but I get Trick Room set up. And I get my weakness policy. So honestly, like, pretty good turn, I think. Now Rillaboom and Incineroar probably, yeah. Here's Incineroar. So they do intimidate me. But again, I get Trick Room set up. If I had Protect, I would switch Serena right now. Oh, never mind, I do have Protect. So I'm going to Protect this turn. What am I saying? I'm going to switch in my own Incineroar. But yeah, I was saying I'm not big enough for this to matter that much right now, but I really should be tagging the people whose teams I'm using. Right, yeah, exactly. I just, like, I would consider it, honestly. Like, I think that would be a blast. But, like, the PTO that I have left I don't think can cover that, so... and I'm probably going to have to use some of it for various appointments and things. Yeah. At some point I'm going to get around to calling a doctor about my teeth. and getting a physical, and, you know, various things. So yeah, I protect this turn. Next turn I just fake out and Glacial Lance. And my Eye Doctor. Yeah, I have 3 different things I have to set up. So they tried to double up onto me, and so that protect is doing wonders right there. But there's a good chance I get a KO here. They can't even really switch into anything that'll take this attack. So Driftblim, either Driftblim goes down, or... Well, Driftblim could survive, I guess. It does have the Grassy Seed boost, so we're basically neutral. Because I'm at +1 and it's at -1. We'll see how much this does. We will see how much this does. Or, sorry, they're at +1 defense is what I meant to say, and they're at -1. They're at +1 defense as well. Oh, it still KOs. Nice. And it does so much to Incineroar, and the next attack will KO. This team is ridiculous, actually. And I still have my my Sarina in the back, so if they bring out priority, it does not matter whatsoever. Yeah, it's Rillaboom. But they're basically just sacrificing it, because I can freely switch here to Sarina and stop their... Wow. I mean, they could protect, I guess, but most Rillabooms I don't think are running that. And this conserves a Fake Out and an Intimidate from my Incineroar as well. This is ridiculous, man. See, yeah, they can't. And so this is just a double KO. Based on how much damage it did to Incineroar a second ago, this is going to KO it. Yeah, man, that's so absurd. Like, Calyrex barely needs another attack. Like, it's got high horsepower. Yeah, it's got high horsepower. I'll read all the chat in a second, by the way. I'm just marveling at this team for a minute. Surely their last Pokemon is Groudon, and they might protect this coming turn. Yeah. Let's see. Am I in danger of losing this? How can I lose this? Like, you might be asking, what are you talking about? Like, you're nowhere near losing this, but... I've got Pokemon in the back that both faint easily to Groudon. Let's see. I need to check how many turns of Trick Room. This is the last turn of Trick Room. So I'm going to... So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to both Glacial Lance and switch... This should be a guaranteed win, actually. Because I'm going to both Glacial Lance and switch it into Incineroar. Okay, there we go. Cool. So what was going to happen that turn was either they try to attack and just get one shot by Glacial Lance before they can attack, or they protect. But then the next turn I have Incineroar out, so I can both Fake Out and Glacial Lance, and that'll be a KO. Technically, they could... technically they could try to a double protect, but that's a 30% chance of working. So yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Okay, so catching up with chat. Hang on. Yeah, it's Fall Break. That makes sense. And yeah, I have to go to my eye doctor. I think I already said that. And then, that's a good point, Krista. You'll have a quieter week at work during that time. That's nice. 100. I'm sorry, what? You get 10 per year and they stack? Oh my god. That's amazing. I love it. Only 40 hours roll over for me. I'm sure there are other places that give significantly more. Also, by the way, we just got to Master Ball, so yeah. But yeah, I'll make those appointments soon. Hopefully I can not burn... I can just like go ahead and not burn too much PTO during that time. I mean, physicals, like, I could do that over a lunch break, basically. Probably same with the eye appointment. The one I'm concerned about is the teeth, because, like, here's the thing. I need to get my wisdom teeth taken out. Like, there's basically no avoiding it at this point. And that's, like, I either work in like on drugs and in pain for a few days, or I take a few days off to recover, which not great. Okay, man, that's also fantastic. Like having 10 that stack infinitely, like having 2 that don't stack, it's fine. All right, let's go. Yeah, I know. I've got a big old hole in one of them. This one back here, and it's causing some pain, obviously, because of the big old hole in it. That would be the smartest thing, wouldn't it? Getting it scheduled for a Friday. Yeah. I guess I could do that. I figure I have to, like, first I have to find a tooth place that takes my insurance, and hopefully it can cover a good chunk of it. And I just need to do research on that. I have been bad about doing research lately because, like, I don't want to do it after I'm off work. You know? It's a pain. All right, let's go marvel in the glory of being this max rank. Yeah. Oh, my standing's not as bad as I thought it would be. 3,000. It's not bad. Josh is very passionate about his work, so... Most I've had done is a root canal. Yeah, I have a potential root canal in a tooth next to my wisdom tooth. So your teeth are jank to begin with. I mean, mine aren't like that much better, to be honest. But your wisdom teeth end up growing in straight because of it, which is kind of funny. Like, it's a little ironic. It actually, I mean, it makes perfect sense, you know. Yeah, I guess like it's possible that I only have to get the one out. Like this one's not salvageable. It really isn't. Yeah, it's probably true. And I did. My new coworker had a tooth yanked out and was in work back in work same day. I'm not sure how she managed that, but she did it. I'm probably not going to do that, but maybe I can recover in 2 days. And yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. It is a pain trying to be out. I mean, like, that's why I just took these last like the 2 weeks recently, and it was awful, you know? It was completely terrible. When I got back anyway. I loved being off, obviously, but it was awful coming back. Okay, I'm going to keep going, see if I can rank up a little further. See how this team functions in Master Ball tier. I've played a lot of Pokemon this season. I've got 50 battles logged. It doesn't feel like I've played that much. I don't know. And yeah, I wish I had I wish there were jobs. I mean, there are, like, I wish it was easier to find jobs that weren't like immediate game over when you go try to take some time off. Okay. This is an interesting team. I have not seen a Ferrothorn in a long time. And Mimikyu's here. Huh. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm not sure. You know, it's weird. I feel like Feeny is not an easy thing to use in this format. I'm going to bring Alecki to start with. Calyrex. Do I like that? I don't think I like that. Like, I want to set up screens in this matchup. I'll bring Alecki Serena, I guess, and I'll bring Calyrex. And I think stack Attacka. So I can hit the Zapdos a little easier. Not having Incineroar with Ferrothorn is kind of scary, but okay. Rather stay at school to sniffle than with the right sub plans. Yeah, I can imagine that's terrible. But yeah, obviously not during COVID, but yeah. I can imagine I can imagine that's not fun, having somebody like, doing your best to write every possible scenario for somebody who has to do your job for a day. Okay. So their Kyogre is obviously not in a good position. There's no way they stay in here. So the question is, what are they going to switch to? The answer... They have a lot of good switch-ins, actually. This is a decently composed team, I would say. I'm going to start with Volt Switch and U-turn. I'm just going to pivot entirely. Yeah. I kind of figured it might be Ferrothorn, to be honest. So it's honestly good to get. It's not a lot of damage, but it's good to get some chip onto a Ferrothorn. I'll bring Stack Attacka in. We're Choppleberry, so we can take a Body Press from the Ferrothorn if we need to. They're U-turning as well. Interesting. Let's see what they bring in then. Because if it's Kyogre again, then we just bring Alecki back in, but it's Zapdos, okay. That is interesting. That's a lot of damage. Oh, okay, it's a crit. I was going to say that did a ton, but that makes sense. And Iron Barbs hurts a little, of course. This is dangerous. I could still very easily lose this. Honestly, I want to bring Alecki in and set up a Reflect while I Trick Room. And that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. We're slower than a like with Stack Attacka, we're slower than a Ferrothorn under Trick Room. So the next turn I'll be able to Body Press. The only problem is if they start setting up their own Iron defenses, which is a little concerning. Not gonna lie. They might very well do that. Well, they might get greedy and go straight for their own Body Press. They're going for Thunder. Okay. Into Alecki. Alright, they just wanted to do some damage to it. That's fine. And they crit me. That doesn't feel great. Okay, they got greedy and they're going straight for their own Body Press. I think that's fantastic, to be honest. Because I'm setting up Trick Room. I can Body Press next turn onto... That wouldn't have even KO'd, actually. I still don't think it'll KO. So I can Body Press into the Ferrothorn and Volt Switch it. Even if Alecki goes down here, I think we'll be okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not a concern to me now. They crit me again. I don't know if that KOs without a crit, but it probably does because it's so fast. Like Alecki's so fast and Gyro Ball. Like the bigger the difference between... Oh, they're Choppleberry too. Interesting. I think that might be better for us, to be honest. And here's Thunder again, but I should take that without too much trouble. Unless they crit me again. Oh, they paralyzed me though, that's not great. But no, I think the reason I think it's even better for us to not quite KO. Hang on. The Ferrothorn is because now I can finish off with Glacial Lance. Although they probably won't let us. But I'm just going to Rock Slide here. And Glacial Lance. Yeah, they probably won't allow that to happen. In fact, I can see a Incineroar switch in here. Which I guess means I probably should have body pressed instead. I don't know. Let's see what they choose to do. I don't like the fact that I'm paralyzed. And there's no way they give me both Pokemon. Yeah. But it's not a double switch, which is important. Because... Oh, wait a minute. You know what? So we do get Rock Slide off. We might need a flinch here, actually. Oh, they're just body pressing again. That's fine. I am not concerned about that. Crit us again. They've crit us 3 different times. It's kind of ridiculous. So we get back our attack here. Like, we just lost some because of Incineroar there. But I think we're actually in a decent position here. So I just bring Serena out again. And I'm going to high horsepower the Incineroar. High horsepower. I know how to speak. What are you talking about? Yeah. So I can pretty comfortably... Ooh, do I want to call it the switch, though? No, I don't have to, because I'm using Glacial... No, I'm not using Glacial Lance here. Do I want to call the switch? I don't think it matters that much. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, they're just giving them to me. Oh, no. Ah, it's not good. Although it's better that we hit this one. Oh, but it survives. Oh, boy. Okay. That miss was a big deal. That could be really bad. Depends a little bit what they're going for here. It's Origin Pulse. That's gonna hurt. Okay. Oh, but we take it with both, so that's good. Rain stops. Yeah, I just... Power Whip Glacial Lance here. They're going to switch Incineroar back in. And I don't have great counterplay to that. Yeah. Let's see. That miss was a huge deal, to be honest. Okay. Okay, are you Barry? Yeah, alright. Is that the end of Trick Room? Yeah, it is. Okay. I can hope that this KOs Incineroar while I try to Trick Room. And that's my only shot here. But I don't think it does after Intimidate. Incineroar is just so bulky. And, you know, Sarena's got its attack dropped. Oh, and they went for Hurricane, they hit, so yeah, I think it's game over. Oof. That high horsepower miss. That was what the game came down to, basically. And it's got a 5% chance to miss. I'm still alive. And that gives me... Hold up. Did I get burned? Uh-huh. They're not a berry either. Oh my god, I think I win this. What? No way! Hang on, I need to check something. Yeah, I'm at +1 now. I should KO Zapdos. What? Calyrex, why are you like this? Yeah, that KOs them both. Oh my god. What? Y'all, Ice Rider is so good. I was sitting there being like, yeah, the Flare Blitz is gonna KO. That's it, game over. But you know what I forgot? Yeah, you know what I forgot? Regieleki set up a screen, didn't it? I'm still behind it. I'm still behind Reflect. That's what saved me. Choosing to use Reflect at the start of the game won me the game. Choosing to use Reflect at the start of the game was exactly what won me that game. Oh my god. Wow. Alright, well. We may as well continue because this team is something. And we are against a Japanese player. Okay. So we finally see something that isn't like Kyogre. Actually, we did fight 3 Kyogre games in a row, didn't we? Interesting. Let's see. Finny is good into Xerneas because it's got Mist. I'm thinking maybe Finny Sarina. Yeah, because that stops the fake out that can come from both Rillaboom and Gothitelle there. I have to contend with that Porygon. And I don't feel like I have great damage into it. I'll bring Stakataka for body presses. And I guess I'll keep bringing Calyrex, although with 2 fire types coming in, it honestly doesn't feel like the best call. But then again, they're both physical fire types, so, well, no, I'm not going to have Regieleki this game. It's hard. I feel like I need Incineroar, to be honest. But I don't know what to drop. Maybe like that? Finny and Stakataka. I either get a Mist off or a Trick Room, depending on who they decide to fake out to set up. Like it's more likely to be Mist. Yeah. So basically, I'm accepting that they're gonna fake out. Oh, it's Porygon too. Okay. I mean, what do you get? Attack boost? No, special attack. It's not great. I mean, I kind of want to just Muddy Water and Body Press right now. Like, I don't think I even need a Trick Room here. Do I? I don't think so. Or maybe even like Muddy Water and switch to Incineroar. Well, no. You know what? It's going to use a fighting type move to target Stakataka, isn't it? So maybe I just Moonblast it to predict that, and bring in an Incineroar to intimidate it. Yeah, I'm going to try that. We'll see. I mean, I still take a home for Protect. Alright, that's fine. Are they also Trick Rooming? Let's find out. They might have been like calling me Trick Rooming, so now they're going for Tri Attack. Alright. Ow. Get leftovers recovery. Okay, well, I'm gonna Muddy Water at this point. And fake out the Porygon, I think. Honestly, I'm a little concerned about this Porygon here. Alright. They switch themselves out. Okay, but we peg an Incineroar with some Muddy Water, so that's nice. Unless it misses. Yep. Okay, well, we missed the Porygon too, and I don't love that either. That's pretty good damage onto Incineroar, though. And we get an accuracy drop, that's even better. More leftovers recovery. I want to Muddy Water again and pivot out with Parting Shot. They might just fake out here, but technically they can miss their fake out now, which would be hilarious to see. They probably won't. Let's be honest. Like they have a 90% chance of hitting it, but it would be hilarious if they missed it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's faster. All right. So Finny, I think, goes down here then. Ooh, wow, we survived with 5. Okay, that's nice. Do I want to switch Finny out this turn? I'm not sure. Calyrex or Stakataka? I think Stakataka. And I can Body Press. They brought all of their slower Pokemon. Which makes me feel weird about setting up Trick Room. But ultimately it might end up being helpful anyway. I'm going to switch Incineroar in here. I think I will Trick Room now. Yeah, it's so hard to say. Because I want to... I really need to damage the Porygon. I don't know. I'm going to set up Trick Room. Conserve Finny for a turn, because Incineroar can switch in pretty freely here. It's not going to take a ton of damage. And switch Incineroar out. Okay. And they bring in Xerneas. But I'm Trick Rooming this turn, which means I can just Gyro Ball the Xerneas next turn. Here's their Tri-Attack. Enter Incineroar. Takes that decently. So since I can fake out, the Xerneas will probably either protect or switch out. So I kind of want to just like double up on the Porygon too, since it's such a nuisance. I don't think my opponent's behind enough to make crazy plays yet. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they're sending Incineroar back out, but here's the thing about Body Press. Intimidate doesn't do anything to mitigate its damage, since it uses the defense stat to do damage. It will mitigate my Flare Blitz, though, which is not ideal. But it's okay. It's good damage. Do they just try to... They might try to recover here, which is a pain. Oh, they just went for Trick Room. Okay. Huh. Neat. Okay, I'm gonna Flare Blitz the Porygon 2 again. I think that's enough to KO it in that range. And I'm just gonna try to set up Trick Room again. They might just fake out. They have to choose who to fake out here, basically. And it's Stakataka because they're scared of the fake out. Oh, but you're right. It's a fast. It's weird to see a fast Porygon too. That thing's a pain. Do I get my berry now? Yeah, I do. Okay. So it needs to like think about what it wants to do here. Either recover or Trick Room again. So I'm thinking I might actually just Parting Shot out on the Incineroar and try to Trick Room one more time. This one's, yeah, okay, they're parting shot too, which is fine because that's exactly what I'm doing. It doesn't matter that my stats are being lowered. It actually works out better that they're faster than us here. Okay, here comes Cinderace. Oh shoot, they're also, yeah, they're Trick Rooming this turn too. Yikes. This is gonna be something else, I think. I'm gonna bring Calyrex in here, and that might end up being crazy. But I'm probably just gonna protect it this turn. I don't know, maybe I go all in here. I was just recovering. Okay, never mind. We're solid. We're doing okay. Do we speed tie then? Huh. Oh, that 5%. Yeah, I really do want to high horsepower here. Because I need to, I don't know. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I just Glacial Lance and Rock Slide. Rock Slide could miss too. And if we miss the I don't know. I think it's fine. Okay. That's fine. Probably gonna do Trick Room again. Unless we flinch it. Rock Slide could flinch it. Like flinch the Porygon. Should be useful. Let's see how much Glacial Lance does here. If we can get a flinch, then Body Press plus Glacial Lance auto KO the Porygon. Okay. Nah, they don't flinch though. Alright. So I want to... what? Protect? No. Switch out to Incineroar is probably safer here. Well, I don't know. Maybe they get greedy. No. I need to drop it. I need to drop their attack power to better survive this next hit. And maybe we're in Mind Games territory, and I can just try to body press the Porygon while it tries to reverse my Trick Room, or even Yeah, this is a hard call. No, I'm gonna Trick Room. So I think their best play here is to recover. Yeah. So, yep, I will take that with my Chople Berry, and because I intimidated it. Yep, take it pretty well. Yep, and they're recovering, so we get Trick Room up again. Oh, this game's going on for quite some time. So I'm going to fake out the Porygon. I'm actually going to Gyro Ball. Yeah, that's probably not my best play, actually. Oh, unless we... No, we're not going to peg Xerneas, though. It's going to be Incineroar. We're pegging Xerneas, oh my god. Why would they... Interesting. That is so interesting. We just took their Xerneas. Oh, we didn't quite take it, but like that's close enough, right? A parting shot, because they're going to switch out here, and I body press. Or do I Trick Room? Ooh, maybe I Trick Room. Because they've reversed my Trick Room every single time. Yeah, I'm going to try that. Yeah. So right, I parting shot the Incineroar now. kept reading that might seed and couldn't process what game we're in for a while. Hang on, you'll have to explain that. I'm not sure what you mean. Let's see. So, do I bring Feeny in here now? Maybe. Nah, I think it's fine to bring in Calyrex. Show me Trick Room from the Porygon. They didn't. Oh, that's not great. Oh wait, no, they still could. Yep, okay, great. Fantastic. Cool. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Body Press and High Horsepower the Incineroar. Might Steed. Oh, gotcha. With the floof on, yeah, on top, with the cotton floof. That's fair. I don't know. It's probably actually better to just go straight for Glacial Lance here. And Body Press. Right? They're going to fake something out. That's the problem. I'm just not sure what. Okay, they chose the right target there. Means that they'll be able to get Trick Room off again. Yeah, it's such good damage. Oh, it was a crit, that's why. Okay. Yep, and they Trick Room. I'm doing a really good job of like this game is dragging on forever, but I feel like I'm doing a really good job of like shutting down the things that they want to do. So here's an interesting thought. I could kind of just let them hit me. To get my my policy activated. I kind of want to do that, to be honest. And I baited them. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not gonna do enough to KO. I baited him. It worked perfectly. That KOs the Incineroar. Maybe if I'm lucky, okay, they're just recovering. So I get my Trick Room up again, but this time I'm +2. I think we've probably got this on lock. Oh, this might just KO even at +2. I'm not sure. Let's see. Single target +2. Yep, that just breaks it. Yep, we got this on lock. Took a while, but we got there. That's the like I kind of dig this like whole strategic positioning thing that happens like in a much more thoughtful and drawn out way than it does with than it does with like Dynamax formats. Because it's so hard to strategically position yourself when you're just going to get like obliterated by a 150 base power move, right? So it's pretty easy here, just Glacial Lance and Body Press. They shouldn't have much counterplay to that. Yeah, battle's over. Whew. Brains. That was a showcase. That was a showcase of brains right there. Like thinking out of my mind on what they're gonna do. And with that, it is now 10 o'clock, and I know we haven't had like the longest stream or anything, but I'm glad that I could get a little bit of time. And honestly, it's been very it's been very productive, or not productive, but it's been a good session. I mean, I didn't lose at any point. This team is fantastic. I want to see what my new rank is after that win. Yeah, below the 2000s. Nice. Okay, but with that, I'm going to call it a night so I can get myself some rest. And, yeah. I will see y'all next time. And as always, thanks for showing up, and thanks for being here, and thanks for enjoying what I am doing. Enjoy your reading, Josh. Good night.